guys, E2A here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to complete the Hit the Link Squad Builder Challenge the cheapest possible way, as far as I'm aware. It's a really easy Squad Builder Challenge to actually complete. It will cost you around about 10,000 coins, and you do get one Premium Gold Players Pack, so a 25k pack with 3 rare players, which is not too bad, as well as 2,000 coins. So you're pretty much spending around 7 to 8k to get a 25k pack from this, which is not too bad at all. And what you do need is exactly 7 nationalities, exactly 5 leagues. You need players from the same league, a maximum of 3. You actually need an 81 rating, so it's quite a high rated team. 84 chemistry is a minimum, and 11 players in the squad. So this is what I've decided to go with. Basically, I've just gone with one league up front with a team with different nationalities. You don't have to go with Roma, but since I already had some of these players in my club, then I went with them, but they will cost like 1,000 coins or so. But say you have just a different club, maybe you have Napoli, you go with like Gabbiadini, Jose Callejon, and you don't even need to have like all the players from the same club. I just used them because I had them in my club already. They don't all need to be from the same club because I have got 95 chemistry, so there is kind of a bit of room. You could just go with maybe Gabbiadini, Jose Callejon, and just a random left winger from this area. But just go with one league or one club really up front from different nationalities. In the midfield, you're going to want to go with just one particular league. I've gone with the Ligue 1 right here from France, and I just did that because I had this guy here as an untradeable player. Tolisso and Gonalons there, both untradeable. So those are the ones I put in. And then I went out and picked up Yang Gambi for 800 coins. But you don't have to go with the same players as me. Just go with one club or just players from the same league and the same nationality just in the middle. It doesn't really matter. You could maybe go with the Bundesliga or something. It doesn't really matter. On the right, I've gone with Herman because I had him as an untradeable player in my club. And I've gone with this guy right here, a Yangsht. You don't actually have to go with these guys, so you don't need a hyperlink. You can just go with any right and left, right mid and right centre back who play for the same club or are the same nationality and in the same league. So you basically want one nationality here on the right. You then want 2 different nationalities from the same club on the left. So I've gone with Tadic right here for 500 coins and Font for 950. And that adds the other nationalities you need. And then in goal, you just want to go with a player who plays for the same nationality, or the same country rather, as one of your centre-backs, but in a different league. So that adds your 5th league into it and keeps the nationalities there at 7. I went with Rui Patricio right here, going for 900 coins. And I think I actually needed him to get the rating, because you do need an 81 rating, which is quite high. So yeah, I decided to go with him. But it's pretty simple. You don't have to go with the same player as me. You can, and it will be pretty cheap if you do so, but you don't have to. Say you've got some of the players in your club, as I said, you don't need to go with, for example, Tadic and Font. You could maybe use like a left mid from just a random team in the Premier League. So let's just go and see. It doesn't even have to be in the Premier League. It could just be a random league, whatever one you want really. You do need to kind of keep them as relatively high rated players. They don't want too low rated players like Silvers, because that will kind of make the rating go down and you won't really be able to complete it. But you could, for example, go with someone like, you could go with Khazri right here from Sunderland, and then you could just go with the Sunderland centre-backs. Let's just look at what Sunderland centre-backs there are. Like, it really doesn't matter what you go with, you just want to follow the same basic pattern as me. So yeah, you then just go with a Sunderland centre-back if you wanted, so you could go with someone like Delaboji, because that adds another nationality, and then you just want a goalkeeper from the Senegal, so someone like Khomeini would work right there, which is pretty easy. But yeah, all you're going to need is just one club up front or one league just from all different nationalities. So you want 3 different nationalities in your front 3. You then want just a triangle in the midfield of players all from the same nationality and the same league. On the right, you want same nationality and same league. On the left, you're going to want same club but from different nationalities, and then you just want a goalkeeper who links to any of the centre-backs but plays in a different league. So pretty easy, and there we go. We're going to submit that. It cost me around about 9 to 10,000 coins. And this is the Squad Builder Challenge there, complete. Hit the links, completed, and gets the Premium Gold Players Pack and 2,000 coins. So let's go and see what we get in the pack. So here we go. We have got 12 players with at least 10 gold and 3 rares, hoping for an inform or a walkout, anything good like that. Let's see what we are going to get. That is not a long enough pause, I don't think, for a walkout. It's a pretty small flare. Who is that going to be? Is that Zaza? Yeah, we get Zaza. Not the best of players, but he could sell for it because of the Squad Builder Challenge, because he does play for a different nationality to normal what you have in the Premier League. There aren't many Italians, so someone may use him like Faguli and someone else to make this work. So we can sell him for around 1,000 coins. Normally, I just sell everyone and just going to see if you can expect to make profit from the Squad Builder Challenges. and if you can, then I recommend them. So this one here, we've got a really bad pack. I mean, we've got silver as one of our rare items, so it's not something I'd expect to make too much coins on. But you can get players that you could use in future squad builder challenges, and like Gase right here is an example in the team I just used. You didn't have to use Tolisso, Gonalons, and Yanker and Biwa. You could use like Gase, Goretzka, and Hervedes. It doesn't matter. They all just need to be from the same league and same nationality. But we can sell him on there. Valeri, you actually get quite a few non-rares who sell for quite a lot on this game, so always check their prices. Valeri probably sells for like 600 coins because of the MLS Squad Builder Challenge. Darun right there, he's like 500 odd coins there, so I'll list him up there. Do we get any players from, if you get any gold players right now from the Rafaelson, which is the Swiss League, definitely sell them on, because they actually go for a load right now. They go for an absolute ton. Some of them go for like 4 or 5k because of the marquee matchup Squad Builder Challenge. Natko right here, he's like 900 odd coins, so we can list him up as well. Morales may sell for a bit because of the MLS Squad Builder Challenge. I mean, we're looking at probably breaking even from this, maybe making a slight loss, but we've got a bad pack from it. And I had players actually in my club, so the whole team as a whole will cost like 10k, but I've probably spent about 6,000 coins on it, which is not too bad, considering I've then got 2k back. I only really need to make 4k back from the pack, which I expect we're going to be able to do. But yeah, as with any Squad Builder Challenge, you could make a lot of profit because you could get an inform, you could get a really good player in the pack and make a ton of coins, and you may just get a bad pack and not really make any coins. But this is a bad pack, and just to kind of show you guys what you can expect from a bad pack, you're probably going to break even and not make a loss, not make too much profit. So anything other than a bad pack, so even if you just get like a player who goes for maybe 2,000 or 3,000 coins, you're going to be making profit. So I would personally recommend this Squad Builder Challenge. So we can list Inler up for 450. And yeah, it's not been too bad. You never know, we could have got a good player. I'll probably go and do it on my Road to Glory account as well in a minute. But finally though, EA, what does he go for? 79 pace, which is not too bad there. And we will list him up right now for 800 coins. So there we go, Squad Builder Challenge complete. Pretty easy, pretty quick. And I'd recommend doing it because even with a bad pack, you're going to break even. So anything other than a bad pack, as said, will be profit. So there, go and do the Squad Builder Challenge. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.